Hello, welcome to this video. This video, we just started a new video because we're going to low security space, right? So if we were going to go to Amarr, if we wanted to go to that area, if we were to go there normally, right? It says I prefer a safer route. So we were going to go to Amarr originally, just because it said it was going to take 45 jumps to get to Amarr. So that's a pretty long distance, right? Did we want to sit there? Did we want to do 45 jumps just to go to Amarr? We could change this to show a shorter route, right? It's going to send us one jump through low security, but it just takes 11 jumps. So I think we're going to do that, right? We're just in the Glotte space. We're in Glotte space, and we were looking to see how we could get to Amarr. And it said that we had to go through like 5 different low security systems to get to Amarr. It said we had to go through 5 different low security systems. So we remembered that we tried to do this once up here in the Clary state, and it just told us to go through one low security system, right? So if we could manage to make it through here without getting blown up, we could go visit the Amarr space, right? So here's the Amarr trade hub, right? We just have to set destination to the Amarr trade hub, and this should hopefully be it, right? Amarr 6, Oris, Emperor Family Academy, and then we can work our way over there. So we cleaned up our inventory in the last one too, right? Everything's just in 4 stations again. And we have something in the Glotte trade hub. So we're pretty much setting up a different station in each of the different areas of space so that we can set up our ships in those areas of space, because that's generally the place where those ships work best at. So there's something else we could do. Maybe we could check industry before we go, right? Check to see if there's any research jobs update. No, there isn't. Alright, so I think we'll just go there then. So let's go there. 11 jumps on the map. It should be over to the left, maybe, right? So Amarr's just over there. So this is just a one really long jump. There's only one pilot in the system. Why are we so scared if there's just one pilot in the system, right? We're going over here. Here's the 04 security system. If you wanted to go to the top, right? So let's make this full screen here. If you go up to the top to this gear icon, you could sort down here, right? Click on geography and statistics. Click on average pilots in space in the last 30 minutes. Click on this thing. Show you how many different pilots are in that space in the past 30 minutes, right? So you can do other things, right? You can see jumps in the past hour, right? 105 jumps in the last 1 hour. Ships destroyed in the last 1 hour, right? 3 ships were destroyed in the last 1 hour. So 3 ships have been destroyed here within the last hour. Ships destroyed in the last 24 hours. 220 ships. So it looks like during the past 24 hours, 220 people have tried to go through here, and they have lost their ships. Although I don't think that's accurate, right? Because the people who were blowing up the other people's ships, they might lose their ships. So it might be like half, right? There might be like 110 ships destroyed, but then it might also take multiple people to destroy one ship. So no, it could have maybe just been like 20 or 40 people that lost their ship. Maybe like 10% this amount or something. But generally, we should be able to make it through there if we're just going through. So I think we're safe by the gates. As long as we don't leave from the gates, if we're just warping to different places, we should actually be alright. So we're going to do that. We're going to, we'll be back in just a sec. Alright, we're back. So we got our shuttle, right? All we need to do is just take our shuttle over there. So for the other career agents, we made that career agent running ship. We made the Tristan, and we just increased its ship warp speed so it could warp everywhere so quick, right? It could warp everywhere so quick that we fit modules to it so it could warp even quicker to those places. And we also fit it with like the Tech 2 drone so it could just fly through the career agent missions. We also fit it, we also took the Tristan just because it has the two extra high slots, so we could use the relic analyzer and the data analyzer. Plus, it can also have the core probe scanner. So it made things so easy using that ship. So we did that for all of the factions, I think, right? We did use that ship. So we're gonna do this time, since we just have the Amarr career agents left, that's it. That's just like 3 sets of career agents. We're actually just going to use the ships that they give us, right? This way it's just like we just started the game, we chose Amarr or something, and then we have to go through the career agent, shoot, get their ships, and then maybe fit them out as we get them, right? So we're just gonna start at like a Corvette or something, and then we have to work our way up. So I think we just have to do like the first and second combat mission, and then they'll give us a new ship to fly. So if we can do that, or we can even sell it up in No Dixie, right? We can even sell it up at the trade hub. Once we get to the trade hub, we can like buy a Amarr frigate, and then we can fit it out there, and then we can go to the career agents, and then we can figure out what to do with there, right? So there's a capsule. So that means somebody was just destroyed there, right? So that means he was just in a ship. So he just lost his ship. So we're going to see if we're going to lose our ship, right? I think we should be able to make it. I mean, we haven't really gone to low security too much, right? So we have to go to low security just to get over this scarcity, right? I have to be scared at the low security, right? Unless there's like people camping. So here's the low security. We're in low security right now. Right now we're in low security 0.4, right? There's nobody near the gates. Near the other gates. Is it going to be someone near the other gates capping us? So actually when we arrive at the gate, they shouldn't be able to really target us and destroy us, right? So we made it. The dangerous part, I think, is when we're warping away from the gates. So I guess we made it. There was no one even waiting at the gate for us. And even if there was, well, look, there's no one here. There's a Ares over here and a Amarr shuttle. I think those guys were just trying to get through, right? He's in a shuttle. What does that mean? That almost got us killed, right? A pop-up came up. What did it say? They say we were entering. I guess, is this the zero security system? This is the low security system. That was the warning. That was the warning that came up. Now we're in the low security system, right? Now there's like 20 people in here. 20 people in here. Any of them could come and kill us at any time, right? So right now we are at low security. I thought we were before. So there's no one right here. No one's near the gate. No one's coming to shoot us, right? Skill training complete. Small projectile turret. Alright. That's alright. Don't scare us like that. I thought she was saying somebody is shooting at your ship and they're trying to blow you up. But we made it, right? So I guess low security isn't too bad, right? We just went from the gate. There was no one waiting there. Arrived at the other gate. And there wasn't anyone waiting there either. So if you would have read that pop-up, would it have said warning? You were going to a low security area. Did you want to cancel going to this place? So I guess we made it, right? Instead of doing 41 jumps, safely, we did 11 jumps just as safely. So I got over our fear of going through the Amarr trade hub to the culinary trade hub, right? So now we have no problem. If we ever need to go between them in the future, we know exactly what it's like. We know exactly what it's like to go through this low security space. And since there's just one low security gate we have to go through, it's not even difficult, right? It's not even difficult. We just have to take the shuttle, fly through, and then there wasn't even anyone there capping the gate or anything. So it's just 5 jumps here, right? Maybe we'll come back when we're at the main trading station, right? Wonder if there's any skills we're gonna need, right? Spaceship command of our frigate. Wonder if we should just get the destroyer skills, right? Of our frigate. And then we could at least pilot the destroyer. And then we could just fly the destroyer. The destroyer wouldn't be able to carry the shuttle, that's right. So I wonder if we should just cancel that, right? We won't even know. I guess we're using the Corvette to go pick up the destroyer, that's right. Our frigate. Maybe we'll trade these overnight, right? We'll just get up to the destroyer for the other 2 factions, right? So we'll do that. We'll change our skill tree a little bit. We'll actually do that. We got the Amarr Frigate 2, Amarr Frigate 3, that would unlock the Amarr Destroyer, right? And we have the skill book. So this will just give us the ability to fly the Amarr Destroyer. So imagine we're not staying on too long, right? We're going to bed at some point. And we'll just finish off the Minotaur Frigate, and then we'll just put a Minotaur Destroyer on the skill tree. And then that'll trade overnight. So that'll be completely done overnight. This way we can just fly all the destroyers, right? Caldera Destroyer, yeah. We can fly all the destroyers. So there we go. And then later, we just have to worry about the weapon systems, right? If we want to use the medium weapons for them, we would have to get like a small energy turret up to level 3. And then we need to get medium turret. So I guess that's not too bad, right? That doesn't take too long. 4 hours, maybe? A little bit over 4 hours. A bit under 4.5 hours. So here's Amarr Frigate, Frigate Destroyer, Laboratory Operation. Small energy turret to medium energy turret. Maybe we'll actually throw these up here, right? Small energy turret to small energy turret, which unlocks medium energy turret. And then we'll just get small projectile turret. Small projectile turret, level 3. Do we get the skill? We did. So we get medium energy turret, right? Medium energy turret, medium projectile turret. And then that just unlocks the weapons. So we're just going through adding some skills on the skill tree that we might want overnight, right? If they trade quick, if we're not going to be looking at them. Right, we'll just get our rockets, just to unlock the rocket modules and the rocket ammunition. So this just unlocks the different weapons for them. Maybe defender missiles. I don't think we ever used them. But we'll check them out, right? This just gives us a new type of launcher to put on the ship, and a new type of ammunition to put on the ship. Then auto-targeting missiles just unlocks a new type of weapon as well, right? So we're just here looking for different things that trade quick, that unlocks new types of weapons and modules to put onto our ships. So if we have that, this should be the Amarr main trade hub. So we actually made it here, right? So we actually made it to the Amarr trade hub. So it's just a full screen of this, right? Here's what the skill tree looks like. We're just going to be getting the destroyer skills overnight, then working towards the medium turrets, and then just getting some extra different types of weapons unlocked to play with our ships, right? Just to have a bunch of different things to play with to equip onto our ships. And then we'll just continue to laboratory operation unless we think we want to add something, right? Maybe we'll just actually put these here, right? We'll get these Tech 2 modules finally unlocked. So hull upgrades, I think that took over a day to trade. I think energy upgrades took over a day to trade, maybe. I think these both took over a day to trade each. And then we just kept on switching them off until the time was low, because we kept on switching them. So now it's just 4 hours left. So we'll do that. And then let's just check here, right? Let's check the regional market. Search for something for Plex or something. Or I guess everything would be here, right? Station containers, they're a lot cheaper, that's for sure. So you get the regular station container, which we don't usually get, right? So that's 50,000. Or we get the station vault container, so 400,000. So it's $1 billion. It was $1 billion at the Minotaur place, right? So it's a lot cheaper here. And these were what? 2 billion? So we don't need to spend that much, right? So if these are just this, we just need 8 of them. We need 8 of them. So that's going to be 3 billion. And then we could just organize our inventory here, right? So before we even bring anything here, we already know what we're doing with it. We're just assembling all these containers, renaming them. And then when we get to do the career agents, we just bring it here. And when we're doing security agent missions here, we just bring all of our stuff here. And I feel here, right? Now we got a 5th station that we're storing stuff, right? Now we're at the Amarr trade hub. Yeah, so we just have to rename this, right? So maybe we'll just rename it like we always have been, high slots. the low slots, mid slots. So we'll pause it. We'll be back. Alright, so we got these set up here, right? So now we got these set up just like we do at the other stations. So if we ever need to organize anything, we just bring it here. So that something we need to do is just find where the career agents are, right? So we just have to go to Agent Finder. Then we just have to search for what career agents for Amarr. Career agents for Amarr. Any level, distance, Amarr Empire, any corporation. Alright, so there's one within 4 jumps here, right? So we set destination over here. This would raise our standings with Amarr. Raise our standings with them so that we can maybe run some better missions for them. We can start at level 2 missions, right? Do we need to start with do we need to do the career agents? I guess we should, right? Let's just see if we can fit out a ship, right? So let's just check out the regional market. Let's just search for a ship that will just fit it out. And then we can send it out. So let's just go to the ship tree, right? We're looking for Amarr ships. Let's just find a ship that we want to buy, right? You get like the Punisher, or the Tormentor, or the Crucifier, or the Inquisitor. Small energy turret activation cost, energy turret damage. So I think we'll go with the Punisher maybe, right? So let's go like this, right? Punisher, show information, view market details. And then we can buy one for 334,000. So we just buy that. And then we just have to fit it out, right? So we just go to the inventory. And this is the first thing that we got in the station, right? So we just got this ship. I think that they might give you some of these ships, unless they give you a different ship when you do the career agents. Let's go to ship fitting, right? So let's just search for the weapons. So let's just do the weapons first, right? Hull and armor. Or let's do the weapons last, right? Do we do beta weapons? So what kind of ship is this, right? We go to the ship tree. And we can see these ships are armor tanks, right? So what armor? Drones. Okay, armor, drones. Energy disruption, weapon disruption, energy turrets. So these energy turrets, armor, and drones. So this ship, where is it? Our ship. Show information. So it says a small ship, energy turrets, and armor. Small energy turrets, armor. So it doesn't say drones, right? So it's just armor, energy turrets. It might not even have any drone space or anything, right? So it can't hold any drones. Can't hold any drones inside this ship. So let's just try to get some armor on it, right? So this is a frigate. So I'm pretty sure it'd be the same thing as a Glotte, pretty much, right? So I think we would just get a small armor repair. Small armor repair, right? So we get the compact one or the enduring one. I think we'll get the enduring one, right? Or we get the Tech 2 one, that's right. We can use the Tech 2 one maybe, right? So you do that. View market details for the small armor repair Tech 2. Buy this module. Equipped it. And that's the first one done. And then we need to find something that goes on the ship for plates, right? Maybe a damage control. We'll just buy a damage control. We'll just buy a damage control, I guess. Although we don't go into a hull or anything, right? So what we do need is to focus on the types of resistances and damage type we need. So here, I'm pretty sure that we need a EM resistance. So let's do that. Let's go over here. Let's look for EM armor hardeners. We can buy this one, right? The compact or the enduring one. So probably want the enduring one if possible. And if we can't fit it later, then we just buy the compact one. Alright, so we got that. Then we'll just look at the armor plates then, right? Armor repair, we got that. Armor plates, here we go. So what we want is the 100 mn armor plate. So I think we just get the compact ones, right? Or we can even use the Tech 2 ones. Tech 2 ones don't cost much. Those are like 10,000. These are like 300,000. Could get the Tech 2 ones, right? They would give us more armor. It looks like they just cost like 300,000. That's it. So let's try this, right? We get the Tech 200 mn armor plates. Let's just see what we got on the ship so far. We do need to get a propulsion for it, right? So let's just go here. Go for propulsion. And we see we get an afterburner on it. So we use the 1mn or the so we use the compact or the enduring one, right? So we'll just try the enduring one. I think we usually try to start with the enduring one. No, usually we start with the compact one. Usually we start with the compact one, make sure everything fits, and then if it does, then we move stuff up to enduring if we have space. So if we go here, we have all of our stuff here. We just have to move this over, right? There we go. And then so the small armor repair, right? Afterburner. Armor plates. I wanted to put that there. And then we got the EM hardener, right? And then what do we put after this, right? So we got that. Got that. Because I don't think we need like 2 types of resistances, do we? Is there going to be a different type of resistance that we need? We're not 100% sure what Amarr does, right? So that's going to put in the bottom slot then. If we don't need like resistances, maybe we just put the reactive hardener, right? Put the reactive hardener, or we could do that. I think let's just do the ship, right? We have to figure out what goes at this spot. Figure out what goes in here, and then do the weapons. Figure out what goes there, what then what. So what do we put there? We were just here we go. Here's what we thought. We were just trying to figure out what did we put there. Then we just remembered about it, so we could simulate, see if these things will help our cap. Yeah, it turns it stable. It turns it stable if we get that thing. If we get the small one of this, that probably does the same thing but better, right? So I think we'll get this, right? Small compact battery. This will allow us to repair our shields for longer, right? And shoot our weapons. Pretty much make sure that our capacitator doesn't run out. So we got that. We got the battery. Throw it on the ship. And then we have to figure out what else we have to get after this, right? Let's start getting the weapons then. Let's go up here to the high slot. Search for turrets and launchers, turrets and bays. We're looking for energy turrets. And I think we're looking for like pulse lasers. Because you just want to be able to shoot things from far away, right? Damage isn't going to matter too much. We just want to be able to shoot things from far away. So we just check here, power grid. So there's like the dual, Gatling, and small focus. So there's 3 different types, 3 different weapons. It's not order or anything. So the middle one would be this one, dual light pulse laser. Dual light pulse laser. And then we have to figure out dual modulated. Is this the Beta 4 one? Beta 4 one. Dual modulated pulse laser. So let's see how expensive these are. 500,000, right? So I wonder if we should just get the basic ones for it now. Let's get the basic ones. We don't want to spend like millions on them, right? We can just get these for 16,000. Then we needed what? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 of them? We should be able to fit 4 of them, I think. Pretty sure these are the long range ones, right? These long range ones, attribute, range. Auto range, 47, 25. Pulse lasers. Beam lasers. Are these the long range ones? 11 kilometers. They are the long range ones. That's all right. We'll just we'll check out the short range ones, right? Usually we always do the long range guns. We'll check out the short range guns. I don't know if they would make it harder or something. They'd probably make it harder to complete the missions because you have to fly to the enemies. So let's just check to see what kind of charges it's used with, right? What kind of ammunition does it take? Gamma, infrared, microwave, multi-frequency. So there's gonna be different kinds, right? So we're not exactly sure. 37% reduced optimal range. Do we just take like all of them? 20% increased range, 35% capacitor resistance. So this is kind of like iridium, right? So we get infrared. Like 4 or 5 of them. Do we need 4 or 5 of them? 4. Let's just have 4 guns. So let's go here. Buy 4 of these. Then I think multi-frequency was like the antimatter equivalent, right? Show information, 50% reduced optimal range. Yep. So it's kind of similar to a hybrid ammunition. Pretty much closer range, more damage, and these ones farther range, less damage, and less capacitor use, right? So we just go buy these things, buy 4 of them. And cool thing about these is we don't actually need ammunition for them, right? We just get the crystal, throw it in there, and then it just works. So thankfully, 8337, 8337. Or we have to fly right up to do a 4699. That's actually not too bad. Alright. So we got this ship. We got that. And then we have to figure out something else here, right? Maybe we could add some DPS in the low slots or something. Or should we add more shields in the low slots? We don't have drones, right? So let's just go low slots. Turrets and launchers. Check see what we can do for energy weapons, right? Is it gyro stabilizer? We just have subscription projectile turrets. It's not those ones. Projectile turrets, heat sinks, energy weapons. So heat sinks is the one we want, right? Are we simulating? No, we're not. So we want to get heat sinks then. This is the one that increases DPS for these things, right? So I guess we want to get this one if possible, if it's not too much more expensive, because we know it's just going to be better, right? So we get one of these things. Unless we have the requirements to use this thing. We do. We could just get the Tech 2 one, I guess, right? Maybe get the Tech 2 one. It's a little bit more damage, but it's so much more expensive, right? That's like 2 DPS, that's it. So I think we'll just get the cheaper one, right? Considering it's like an extra 2 DPS and the price goes up like to over $1 million, I think we'll skip out on that one. So we got that figured out. And then do we just throw the damage control just in case something goes wrong, right? So I think we'll just maybe buy a damage control. We have to figure out one more thing to go in the bottom slot. Yeah, I guess we'll just buy a damage control, right? That's just something to throw in the bottom if we don't know what we're looking for. We're not 100% sure what our resistance. I'm pretty sure that we just need to stack EM resistance, that's it. But we could be wrong, right? We'd have to actually look into it a little bit more. So I also have to get our rigs for the ship, right? What kind of resistance do we need? What kind of pirates do they fight here? So we only have 3 minutes. Maybe we could like check it out quick or something. Or should we just get the rigs later? Because the rigs would be giving us the resistance to cover it. I don't think we need too much cap, right? Looks like this depletes in 2 minutes. I think we're supposed to look for pirate damage, NPC damage types. There we go. So what are the ones that we fight, right? Shield armor, EM, Amarr, missiles, lasers, yes. So let's just look here, right? Angel Cartel, that's probably a bit of a turret, right? And then the Krista's Pirates. So what's the EM? Is it Blood Raiders? Blood Raiders is over by primary enemy Amarr Empire. Alright, the primary NPC enemy of the Amarr Empire. So we're just looking at something online here. So let's say that is Blood Raiders. Damage to deal EM/thermal. Damage to resist EM/thermal. So we need to get a EM/thermal. So we need two different, right? So we got the EM resistance. So let's just get rid of this damage control then. We need EM and thermal resistance. So we got EM shield hardener. Then we just look for a thermal shield hardener, right? Armor hardener, thermal shield hardener. Maybe try the enduring one. Then we'd have to check to see if we actually do get this, right? Because we could put it in our rig slots, right? Alright, so that does just fit, right? Just our things get to deplete. 142. So we can search for rigs, right? The server's shutting down here pretty soon. So we already have those things. We don't need anything here, right? So what we can do is just increase our cap recharge rate. 336. 336. They both do the same thing. 66,000. 271,000. 119,000. So let's just do this, right? Get this small cap control unit. Then we'll get this thing, like the small semiconductor. That would increase it even further. Although it doesn't make sense, right? Why do we need two of them? So let's wait till the server comes back up. Server's shutting down. We'll take a little break for 5 minutes. We got one of the things. This helps our capacitator get better. Then we just have to figure out like two rigs to throw at this ship. So we'll be back. Alright, so the servers are back up, right? So the servers are back up. We've been looking at our ship a little bit. And we might even be able to get better weapons, right? So if we go to the turrets, right? Turrets and launchers, energy turrets. I think we're doing pulse lasers with the close ones, right? Close range. You just want a dual light pulse laser. Then we just have to figure out which were the strongest ones, right? So we were using the second strongest ones, I believe, right? 4, 7, -6. Small focus pulse laser. So this is the better one, right? So it's view market details. We're just dealing with the regular one, right? The beta ones, they might cost like 4 billion or something. Maybe that would make sense, right? Maybe we'll check into it. So let's just check, right? Right click, compare. Right click, compare. Then we just compare all these things. It should show us the estimated price as well, actually. So I guess the estimated price isn't that much different, right? So let's just go sort by beta level. We know guns, it'll pretty much be like this. So that's not too bad. They're just like 300k each. Oh, they're like 600k each. It said they were 300k each, but they weren't. So what if we do the level 3 one, right? 276. Oh, jeez. So they get pretty expensive, right? 118k, they don't even have them here. So it could just be because we're not in the main trade station or something. So let's just look at the fitting requirements, right? Fitting requirements. Where's that? Where's the CPU? CPU, power grid. And we just compare their requirements, right? If we could get this out of the way. Let's just check. Yeah, it would have less, right? This one, I guess this would have the least. So that just sucks that it costs like 1 billion each, right? We don't want to spend 4 billion on weapons for the ship. We don't want to spend. I guess this one's alright. That was alright. That was just like 260,000, right? So we'll get these ones. So these are beta what? Beta 3. So these are the ones just below the best ones. So these are the ones just below the best ones, but they're like, what, 25% of the price, a quarter of the price. So if you exit simulation, we throw those on, and then we have to get a rig to give us more power or CPU to be able to use them, right? So we go here, we got our new weapons. These ones, small focus beam laser, pretty sure those were it. Throw all 4 of these on here. Yeah, it says we don't have enough CPU, so we're going to have to fix that. So we have to fix that. Throw these on here. Simulate fit. Go to the rigs. And then we need a CPU rig, right? Go to rigs. I think it's like engineering rigs. They just hover over it until we get more CPU. There's more CPU, right? Small power grid subtree maximizer. So if we get this, right, view market details, could cost like 500,000, but it costs 500,000, but it'll allow us to equip better weapons on our ship, right? So let's do that. Throw this up here. Oh, we have to activate these, right? So we got that. What? CPU. I barely did anything. It just added 2 CPU. That was it. So I guess we shouldn't have gotten that then, right? So that was a bad thing to get. Oh, so it was still at a negative CPU. Did we put the wrong thing on? I think we put the wrong thing on. What does this thing do? Ship CPU. Reduce the ship CPU need for all power upgrade modules. So we chose the wrong thing. We chose the wrong thing. And we bought it, right? So we're going to have to destroy it. We bought the wrong thing. So if we look here, we have to watch our CPU, and we have to make sure we get the right thing, right? So this thing just put it to negative 13. It showed it in green letters, that's why it confused us, right? We thought CPU was good because it was green, but it's just negative 13 in green. So that's confusing. Confusing as heck. Let's just scroll through here. There was a CPU one, right? We see that. Negative 12. What? There should be. Here we go. Negative 3, right? Processor overclocking unit. Show information. Designed to increase the ship's CPU. So we found it, right? Maybe we should have thrown them on the ship here first, right? So if we throw one of them, it'd be like that. If we throw 2 of them, then we could use everything, right? We could use the better weapons and compact, enduring. I guess everything's here, right? Those are enduring ones. That's compact. If we wanted to switch something enduring, I think that's a passive module, right? So I guess that's it. We'll just buy 2 of these then. Buy 2 of these. It'll allow us to use better weapons. Then just throw those on the ship. There we go. So now we got the right module, right? We got the right rig that increased the CPU of the ship. So we need both of them to be able to actually use this weapon. So this is just because we wanted to upgrade our weapon 1 tier, right? We wanted to upgrade from the middle tier up to the highest tier. So we just had to use rigs to do that. So this isn't going to be like the best ship or anything, right? This isn't going to be how we're supposed to fit it probably. But this is just something to fit, right? So once we actually once we actually get the Amarr ship set up, once we actually look at them, we'll do the same thing, right? We'll have a whole bunch of different ships. We'll probably set up some basic cheap ones, right? We'll set up some basic cheap ones. Basic cheap ones that just have all Tech 1 modules, and then see what they can do. And then maybe get another one with some better modules if we need that, right? Just check to see what type of modules this stuff does. So what if we should do career agents, or if we should just skip them, right? Should we just skip career agents? We're not 100% sure. So I think we're logging off soon. I guess we have time to think about it, right? We have our Amarr ship fit out. We have our first Amarr ship fit out. We have this thing here. So we don't actually need ammunition for this faction, right? We don't need ammunition for him. And we see that there was a skilling spree, right? Kill 5 NPCs, get 10,000 skill points. So I wonder if we should do that before we log off, right? We do that, industry. If we log off, this character is going to get 10,000 skill points when he kills something. Seriously, daily thing reward, right? So maybe we'll just get this done and then log on tomorrow. And then we'll be like, we already did the skilling spree, right? We got our skilling points. We won't have to worry about that tomorrow. This person just has to do like kill 1 NPC, get 2,500 skill points. Kill 1 NPC, get 2,500 skill points. So I wonder if we should just do a level 1 mission, or if we should actually just do a level 2 security mission, right? 2 security missions take longer, but they give you like more bounty or something. We'll just do this. We'll just do a level 1 mission, right? But then our statics will add up if we just do level 2 missions. I don't think they take too much longer, right? So it's just something else we'd have to figure out. Something else we'd have to decide about, right? Culinary Navy. Here it is. stats would go up a little bit quicker for them. But would it matter? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just do a level 1, right? Security level 1. This is over there. Let's see if there's one inside this system, right? There isn't one. Alright. So let's do this level 1 mission. We just gotta kill an NPC, get the scaling points. Kill the NPC, get the scaling points, log off. Check the industry, right? And then this way, tomorrow this is all done. They just have to log on to do the other stuff, right? So you probably should be doing level 2 security missions just because. Check industry, see if there's any research jobs done, right? And there isn't. So it would be tomorrow sometime. So let's do this. All we're doing is just another security mission inside our cruiser on our other character, right? So I wonder if we're going to get anything good, right? This is just a level 1 security mission. But there was a habitat that we had to destroy. And it looks like it's a loot box, right? Dead Space Overseer structure. So if we destroy this thing, is it going to drop us implants or something? Something worth something? Something worth a lot of money? We're just saying that just because we did the level 2 security security mission, like silence the diplomat. Then you would destroy that one structure there. Then it just dropped us that 17 million in blueprints. So we'll just have to see what this drops, right? We got the security mission, destroyed the enemies. We got our skilling spree points, right? 10,000 unallocated points. So this person just got the bad skilling spree like 4 days in a row then, right? That's what that must mean. So, alright, this thing's gonna blow up. Complete the mission. So we even have our drones helping us, right? And there it goes. So is there nothing there? All you had to do was destroy it? I guess that was it. Alright. So I guess you had to destroy it. There wasn't anything inside of it. There wasn't anything inside of it. Right? Add rect overview. So there wasn't anything inside of it. Here comes the other guys coming to get us. But before they can come get us, we warp out, right? So we do the same thing for the other character, right? Logged in. Do our dailies. Alright, so we got 10,000 skill points on this character, right? So we got 10,000 on here, 10,000 on our main character. So that means that we get 20,000 skill points, 22,500 skill points today. So that's like, what, 60,000 skill points? 60,000 skill points in the past 2 days just for logging in, right? Just for having 3 characters. So did we accept it? Cargo delivery, that was the other one. So I guess we're doing this mission here, right? Kill 5 NPCs, get 10,000 skill points. That's the same one that our other character, right? Research is done. We don't have to do research. So we just accepted a level 2 security mission, right? So we just completed a level 2 security mission, get 10,000 skill points, go to the main character. So there we go, right? We got 30,000 skill points. Then when we kill that guy, right? When we kill him, it'll be 40,000. So we should wait for him to get killed. As soon as we do that, right, we can bring the drones back. We completed the mission. So there's 40,000 skill points, right? You have unallocated skill points. We just got that. Unused skill points. So we got... Oh, the drones aren't back yet. Let's wait for them to come back. Why are they moving so slow? There they are. Alright. So we just dog up, right? So that was it. Checked our industry, got the scaling spree, which means that we got another 10,000 points. So we already have 40,000 points saved up on this character. So that's quite a bit. That's like 1 day of members trading. It's almost 1 day of members trading. Here it is, right? So that means tomorrow we get to do the Silence the Informant quest, security level 2 mission. We get to destroy that building and see if it gives us a bunch of good implants or something. See if it gives us a whole bunch of money tomorrow on this character, right? Even though it's a level 2 security mission, it has a chance to have a good drop in it that gives you a lot of money, right? So we save that till tomorrow, just in case there's a skilling spree tomorrow. And if there isn't a skilling spree, then we don't even have to do that, right? So we save this login thing till tomorrow, but Looks like one skill, Amarr frigate level 2 has been completed. So that means that our Punisher is going to be a little bit better, right? So then we just have to like log on, do a kill 5 NPCs tomorrow, right? So maybe we'll do that. We have everything figured out here. Daily login campaign, we have to log into that tomorrow. And we just have to decide if we're doing career agents or missions or what are we doing tomorrow, right? We just need to figure out what are we doing tomorrow. Do we just start like a level 2 security missions or something? Just for something different so we don't have to do career agents? Or do we just go straight into career agents? We have to figure that part out, right? Career agents is how we built up a big stockpile of ships here. But we could just buy the ships just as easily, right? We could just buy the ships. We don't have to do the career agents. The only reason to do them is just to get the Amarr standings up, right? Once you do a career agent, Galati will be below 3, but we already got Federation Navy up to there, that's right. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so you have to think about that. We're over here. We'd have to think if we do career agents or if we skip career agents. So we could do them later, right? Or we could do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll just go into security missions. We'll skip career agents. We'll come do career agents in the near future for them. But we could just start at like a level 2 missions and then work our way up. Looks like overnight we're going to learn how to fly the Amarr destroyer, right? Small energy turret 2. Maybe we'll just do this, right? Small energy turret 2, small energy turret 3. Maybe get those before the mid battalion ships. And then medium energy turret, right? And then maybe that'll trade over tomorrow. Then we get those things, then the projectile turrets, then just some other things, then energy upgrades, hull upgrades, then the laboratory operations, start working towards that. So there we go. We can put that on, log off. Those will be trading a bit. Come on tomorrow, do the skilling spree, and figure out what else to do with our stuff, right? So everything's organized. We have our 4 stations set up here. So that's today, right? We're logging out. We'll come back tomorrow and see what happens tomorrow then. See what our goal is tomorrow. See what our goal was today, I guess. Tomorrow I think we're just gonna be fitting out a whole bunch of different ships. Tomorrow we're just gonna be fitting out ships, I think.